Today on my channel, planner friends, I want to do a plan with me ×2, A5, filofax, and my day designer from Target, my mini in here. And this, I want to talk a little bit about why I think people are so into this day designer mini and what it portends, what it means for us as we're, going forward. I think there are some changes in how we're living, and I think people going for this inexpensive planner, even if they're putting it in a more expensive cover that they have, I think it's really saying something about consumption and just where we are. So I don't know. I'm going to do a plan with me, but I'm going to get a little philosophical. So friends, please stay tuned and join me. Hello planner friends, and welcome to my channel. I'm One Crafty Dolo, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule and spending it with me. If you're new, join my growing community. We have a lot of fun here. I try to create a positive place on the internet. If you're subscribing, I always thank you for the gift of your presence. I appreciate you. I appreciate your likes and your comments, and yeah. Okay, so today we're going to do a plan with me ×2, and I want to talk about why this in here I have one of those day designers from Target. Why has this taken hold in the planner community? I never participate in trends. I'm always behind the trend, and yet I don't know what led me to buy this one, but I've thought about it and I have some ideas. So let's get into it, shall we? So this is my filofax A5. I picked it up off of Amazon really inexpensively. This is a Carpe Diem A6, and I have this same pattern in their A5. I have it in personal. I've been using Carpe Diem planners for years. I picked this up at Target, and in fact I had circle rewards. I did a short on this. I'm keeping a little mini composition book from Dollar Tree in here for brain dumps. It's really, at first I started to-dos, and then it's just kind of a brain dump space. This is really a great little product, 3 for $1.25, and this is from Planner Bunny Press, and I added in a little bit of decor here. I didn't want to I tried putting the composition book with the strings, but with the coil, and I didn't want to restring it. I know some people have done that. So why don't we get in here and talk about it. This is from Simply Create Doodles. This is from Planner Bunny Press. That's Lily. I have stickers from Planner Bunny Press and J. Lynn and Fat Cat Design. So I've got a variety here. I love the monthly layout. Here, let's move this. I love the monthly layout. What I did is I changed this in kind of to a to-do list, but this is definitely working. So we're going to have to get in here and get on this and move this along here for next week. This is this current week. And so I thought I'd come in here and set up the week and then go do the monthly. So I'm just going to chatter while I'm doing this. I'm trying to use up all these stickers that I've had forever. So let's just chat and catch up, and yeah. Okay, so why has this planner really just, people are going crazy over it? Why? What's going on? How come this $6.99 planner from Target is just taken off? And I really did give it some thought. As I said, I've been using Carpe Diem for years. Now I've started to buy some filofax binders, organizers. I still use the Carpe Diem inserts in them, incidentally, because they're lined. That's one of the things I love about this. I don't know that you can see it, but it's almost like dotted lines. I like that. My handwriting tends to get a little wonky. Don't need to do that. So why is this such a big deal? What's going on with it? I have some thoughts. So my thoughts are this. I think that, at least in the States, things have gotten so crazy right? Things with, I'm not getting political. I can't even, but politics, things with people that you think you know, and then they're turns out they're crazy. And I think that coupled, and I know worldwide, consumer prices are really ridiculously high for everything, and there can be 1,001 reasons, but truthfully, it's exhausting. Let's just say it what it is. This morning, I finally got into bread making. So this morning, I made dough I'm making for the weekend homemade focaccia bread. It's actually pretty easy. You should follow me on Pinterest if you don't, not for anything, but I really have a lot of recipe boards. And I created recently a board on homemade breads. So I'm just, follow me there because I'm trying new things. I'm trying to, it's hard, isn't it? It's just so doggone hard. And I'm frustrated just like you are. And so when they're charging like $4 for brand name English muffins, you know what? I don't want to do that. Sorry, not sorry. So I've started to bake more and create things like that. And I think, there's this whole, these are old, so they're a little harder to get up. Bear with me. I think there's this whole debate. I don't know if you've seen it online. I'd love to hear your thoughts in this whole thing about the trad wife phenomena. And is it hurting women? Is it what it is? Some people are coming out like, I don't follow Ballerina Farm, but I follow Nara Aziza Smith. And I recently read an article with a woman who is really ragging on her in particular, but also Ballerina Farm. And, these women are hurting other women. I can't speak to that. What I can tell you is this, though. I think they're tapping in now. Realize, hold on. Nara and her husband, Lucky Smith, met young. They're both young models. I mean, I like her cooking. I got to be honest with you. She's cooking away, and I'm there for it. Anything else, she's not a trad wife, and that's why I thought this particular article was just stupid, quite frankly, because she's not. She and Lucky they're modeling together, and they work, and they bring the kids, and the author was like, well, they have these stupid kid names. Well, if you read a little bit, you'll see that his family gave their kids original names because their last name's Smith, right? And I thought it was so insulting and derogatory because I think what those people are, whether they're on Instagram, podcasts, they're tapping into our need in this moment to simplify. And I think in the planner community, after years and years of excess, and I have the most sticker books, and I bought the latest planner, and look at me, I'm spending and spending and spending. People are using pen and gear notebooks in these planners, or just pen and gear notebooks, or just, I follow one woman on Instagram, Tiny Kate Plans. You know what she's using? Like just a Mead notebook in one of these. I mean, she's doing great. She does daily pages. It's really incredible. And so this idea of simplifying, I'm here for it. And I don't know. I think that we're all feeling it in one way or another, and you may have a great job and you may be doing really well, but you're still paying more for things, which means less discretionary spending. It means having to count things a little clearer, be careful, and so forth. And so it's hard. And I think that's why we are where we are. And right now for me, we moved. I'm just going to start writing. Incidentally, these are my top 3 for the week articles I write. I pivoted from academic work to writing more. So I'm submitting an article to Guidepost and one for Chicken Soup for the Soul, creating, and I'm really working on my fitness again. I'm chronically ill. I have scleroderma. And originally I was just going to use this little space for advocacy, but it's become that and then some. And I needed to simplify to reach all of my goals. I know that sounds strange, but I really, really needed this. And so, wow, horse trailer just went by, sorry. And so let me plan out my week here. So let me just show you how I'm using this. It is for advocacy work. I'm involved in rare disease advocacy. In February, I plan on going to Capitol Hill, which is both nervous and like excited, scared, I guess you would say. So I need to finish the article Monday and let it sit. I wrote my real job. I wrote up some history. I'm a historian, so I wrote up some panels for an exhibit. I wrote about women's suffrage, and that was kind of fun and exciting. For advocacy, a newsletter article creating. I have some other work to do with the panels. I have a meeting/study at 7:30 that night on Wednesday. Snail mail. I have to email a friend of mine. And on the weekends, you know what? I try to just weekend, you know. And just kind of enjoy it. I think we're all in a space of simplicity. I really do. I think that we're looking to pare it down, to simplify, like I said. And I think part of that whole, you know, trad wife, blah, 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 is really tapping into it. I mean, let's be honest, that they're both, well, they're the two examples I gave you, Ballerina Farm and Nara and Lucky Smith. They're doing well. They're professionals. The one, isn't the father a billionaire from JetBlue or something? And so we don't have, most of us, that isn't us. But I don't know. I just feel like we're simplifying in the best ways. And I don't think that's wrong. So I did put fitness in here, even though I don't have it on here. But just to remind myself, I've done really well. Part of being ill, I have difficulties with my skin, with atrophying of my muscles, and I have to work out, and I've had to kick it up. I'll be honest with you. I've had to really, it's so hard because a lot of my skin is like scar tissue. So I wanted to put that there. The other thing I'm doing, I will say this pen loop's so tight I can't get my Pentel in there. I've been using this to kind of highlight everything that I need to really remember, appointments, things like that. And yeah, okay. I think that's pretty good there. And then I want to make sure I put in the meetings here. So I have the 7:30. And did I say on Thursday I need to email my friend Jess? I call her Radiant Jess because she is radiant. Okay, and that's right now, that's where we're sitting with all of that. I love this space. I carry it around. Truthfully, let me show you something. I'm calling these three the dream team as we go into September. This is like you saw what I'm doing with that. This is, I'm journaling in here. This is an Aura Estelle Passport. And this is the most expensive planner I own. Let's be very clear. I'm very budget friendly, but I treated myself, and what I'm doing in this space is journaling, using quotes, sometimes lyrics, sometimes my own words. It's kind of like I hate to say it, but like journaling, loss, grief, all those things. And this is my prayer journal from Erin Condren. It's a daily planner. These three are really doing it for me right now. But let me do a quick plan with me in the filofax because I do love that space. So I love this binder, found it really inexpensively on Amazon. If you're on Amazon, hawk your products. Keep going back and looking at them, and you'll really see how it's, you know, that you can get good buys. I'm just going to use the pen, this other extra pen. So I changed how I plan in here, and every day has to be planning with intent, meaning every day I have an overarching goal. Now this week, Monday through Thursday, I just was scrubbing along, planning each day at a time. then I finally finished. Today is Thursday. I'll drop this tomorrow. I finally finished the rest of it for the weekend. So now I want to get here and come up with my daily tasks or daily intentions, shall we say. Okay, so this is, I'm going to drip into my goals, but I want to make that my focus on money. I'm not doing housework. I'm not doing a lot of things. Tuesday's fun is creating our home, and I have the study, Jesus, reaching out to my people, and I am putting that as an overarching goal. And I don't mean texting people. I mean calling and snail mail, weekend prep, rest and recharge, family, and faith. Alrighty, so I have a day of work, so I don't usually put my work in here, but it's important. I got to get these articles done, so I'm really honing in on that. Exercise, I kind of spell it out here. Cleaning, organizing, be sure to take it slow. I have a lot to do in the home on Wednesday. We're going out to dinner, reaching out to my people on Thursday. Meal plan, grocery store, baking day. I love baking day. That is one thing, since I'm in this simplification era, I really enjoy it. Saturday is just to rest and recharge, as I said. Exercise and craft afternoon, family and faith, day out and fun. I need to, this says live simply. I want to kind of pivot off that. I'm looking for what marker. I always write, I don't know, just something on the bottom here to kind of, make myself feel a little better. And I'm going to do one of my sons, and I do this a lot. Baby steps. He says this all the time. Are still steps forward. I love my son. He's such a good guy. All right, friends, that's where we are. And I know this may seem like I'm duplicating some of this, but this I flesh it out in a little more detail in terms of the house stuff and self-care. Wait. I also wanted to make sure I get some self-care in here. And I do like my hair, I do treatments, I do skincare. And you know what? Let's put some in on Monday. Alrighty, we're all set, friends. Thanks for joining me today. I really do appreciate you, and I hope what I said about this makes sense in terms of simplifying. Yeah, I think we all are feeling it right now for a variety of reasons, and my thing is go with it, which is why I don't spend a lot on my planners, because it makes it easier for me to change up if I want to be creative, whatever. Thanks again, friends. Have a great day. Bye now.